Milandasya, Omagnanathimilandasya, Gnanajanshalakhaya, Chakshurmilitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Prave Namaha, Shri Chaitanya Namo Bhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale, Swayam Rupa Phalamayam Darati Saprabhikam, Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutaparakimalam Shri Govinda Shri Shri Rupam Sabrijatam Sadhanadanathanitam Tam Suchindam, Sadvaitam Savadikam Tarjana Sahitam Krishna Gaitam Yadhivam, Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahadana Vita Shri Shakti Hey Krishna Karma Sindhina Bandhu Shivapute Gopesh Votpa Pampara Pantanamusite Takta Kanchana Rangi Raje Vrindavaneshwari Ishabhani Sute Vikramani Bharite Kansha Palpataru Krishna Kha Sindhu Vicha Pradhanam Bhavani Jaya Vaishnava Jaya Namaha. Hare Krishna everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol. So we'll get to the basics. It's been a long time that we discussed, right? Not very long, maybe 3 weeks, right? Or 4 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Okay. So in which chapter were we? Does anyone remember? We didn't see Kamsa killing, right? Isn't it? Or we saw? No, we saw.
Yeah, you told how Krishna killed everybody.
Yeah.
And how he killed like the wrestlers and everything.
Yes. So, does anyone remember how did Krishna kill Kamsa? Or how did he do it? Or we can discuss like from the time when Krishna was entering Mathura, and then what did Krishna do? And then how did he enter the wrestling match and what did he do there? And then at the end, how did he kill Kamsa? So that's the whole story, right? Yes, Shanvita, go ahead.
I remember that when he entered the village, a shopkeeper, I think, I don't know, a person said
He's,
like
I think
something.
he's a merchant, or like the one who stitches cloths, something.
Yeah, and he said that these clothes only belong to the like royal people, I think.
Yeah.
And then Krishna got mad and killed him with one finger or one hand.
Yeah, with one hand, he just cut off his head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, super. Very good. Very bold. Okay, what else? Does Manasvi remember? Yeah.
Do you remember anything about the chapter we talked about? She doesn't remember anything, but I remember something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't remember how Krishna killed Kamsa and the others, but I do remember when like Krishna killed Kamsa, every other like wrestler came in to kill Krishna, but then Krishna killed like all of them.
Yeah, good, very good. Yes, we have. I know you could have remembered me more, right? Yeah, go ahead.
That he like killed the elephant.
Yeah, yes, true. You remember the name of the elephant?
Kaluvaya Pira.
Yeah, Kualayapida. Very good. Yeah. You remember how? Yeah.
He like kept like, and then I remember like he used his tusk or something. He took out his tusk.
Yeah.
And then he like just died.
He just gave a punch, right?
And then he went to like the wrestling match and
Yeah.
I remember one of them was Mushtita, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Other one was Chanura, right? Chanura and Mushtika.
Chanura and Mushtika both wanted to wrestle Krishna and Balaram. So Krishna and
Each one,
Balaram.
one each. I think Chanura for Balaram and Mushtika for Krishna, or vice.
I think it was the opposite.
Oh, I think it's opposite, yeah. Mushtika is for Krishna, right? No?
Yeah, I think Mushtika is for Balarama and then
Chanura is for Krishna? Oh, maybe. I don't remember. Could be. Okay, go ahead.
And then he was wrestling him, but then the people in the audience were seeing that it was unfair, so Krishna just killed them. And then the other wrestlers came and Krishna killed them too.
Yeah. And then how did Krishna kill Kamsa?
Kamsa told things kill Devaki and Vasudeva and kill Ugrasena. And then Krishna got mad, so then he went to his throne, and then he bring him to the battlefield, and then he striked his chest, I think, couple of times. And then
he gave a punch.
And then he died.
Yeah, very good. You remember quite a bit. So what I remembered is when Chanura and Mushtika were when Krishna and Balaram entered the wrestling arena, and when Chanura and Mushtika, they're very huge personalities, right? All the audience, they were actually feeling very bad that these they're teenagers, they're so small, they're very young people, right? Krishna and Balaram are so young, so it's an unfair match because the opposite parties are so strong and Krishna and Balaram look so weak. As it doesn't look like like the same level of the on the both sides. Yes, Shanvita?
Well, I would basically tell Krishna stronger, but I think why they thought that because they only saw the outer strength, they didn't see the inner strength.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the Supreme Lord.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they were not in Vrindavan, none of them were Vrindavan, and they didn't see Krishna's superhuman activities. They might have heard, but they never saw Krishna and Balaram's superhuman activities. So by seeing them, they're small kids, right? So when they saw them, they all, and because they all love Krishna and Balaram. Everyone was standing, everyone was, or when Krishna and Balaram were walking on the street, right? Everyone stopped what they were doing. We saw, right? Someone were combing their heads, they left it. Someone were dressing themselves, they left it. Someone were feeding their children, they left that. Everything they left. Someone were eating, they left from that, and they came out to see Krishna and Balaram. Someone climbed on the rooftops. All the ladies in Mathura, they all climbed on the rooftops to see Krishna. How far they could see Krishna, that far they were seeing Krishna. And it was so blissful for the people, for anyone, because Krishna is source of everything. And if someone is getting a chance to see Krishna, it's such a blessing, isn't it? So they were not missing it. So just by seeing Krishna, they all fell in love with Krishna. They want Krishna to be safe. They want Krishna to be okay, to be good. So when they saw Krishna and Balaram into the wrestling arena, they were feeling anxious because what happens to these two kids. But later, when initially Krishna and Balaram, they were not actually reversing both of them, and they were taking some punches, and that scared the people around even more. And then when Krishna and Balaram bounced back and gave the punches, then everyone was so excited. And in that we read that everyone in the audience, everyone was so happy except one person. Who is that person? Does anyone can guess who could be that person who is not happy? Yes, we are.
Kamsa.
Kamsa was not unhappy because he doesn't want that. He wants Krishna and Balaram to be dead, right? But Krishna and Balaram are not there. And on the opposite, he's actually killing his own kingsmen, his own people. Right? Kamsa was not at all happy. And then as we have told, he rose up and he said, kill Krishna, kill the parents of Krishna, Yashoda and Devaki and Vasudeva. And also he told to arrest the Vrajavasis also who came with Krishna. And the Maharaja and all, some of the Vrajavasis, they came with Krishna to see the wrestling match, right? So he told to arrest them. And he told Ugrasena, everything is happening because of his own father. father is Ugrasena. So because he's allowing all these people to be in our place. So we are getting all this trouble, right? So he wants to kill his his father and also Krishna's parents, that is Devaki and Vasudeva, and he also want to arrest Nanda Maharaj and all the Vrajavasis who came. And then Krishna became so furious. Krishna will not even he can't tolerate if some little thing happens to the Vrajavasis. And here Kamsa is talking about killing his own parents. So how horrible it is, right? Krishna can never tolerate it. So Krishna he actually climbed up. He was on the wrestling arena, right? He climbed up he was somewhere else, sitting on the top somewhere else, the king. So he actually climbed up, and then I think he I remember his crown was fallen. Maybe with the asp. I don't remember exactly the sequence of how, but I remember his crown was fallen when I think when Krishna stood up, his crown was fallen. I should recheck, but his crown was fallen down, and then Krishna caught hold of his hair, I guess, and then he got him down, and then he gave two punches, I think, and then that's it. Kamsa is dead. That's the end. That's how Kamsa is dead, right? So, and then we saw after this also one story. So Krishna, after killing Kamsa, all the other people who were actually under the protection of Kamsa, they all ran away because now there is no protection because there is no more Kamsa, right? So they were very all the people that were under the protection of Kamsa, they all ran away here and there. So Krishna, he went and released Nanda Maharaj, sorry, Vasudeva and Devaki, and we discussed, right, how Vrindavan Vasis were feeling. You guys remember how difficult it is for the Vrajavasis to be away from Krishna? Such a unimaginable thing, actually. It's so difficult. How can one be away from Krishna? It's so difficult, right? We didn't even see Krishna, but when all the Vrajavasis were seeing Krishna, and now the situation comes where they won't see Krishna from now. It's such a heartbreaking situation, isn't it? So we were saying that how so when Krishna, yeah. Yes, Shanvita, you have a question?
Wait, this fight happened in the earth, right?
Yeah, all
You
this
said
was happening.
Krishna's body was spiritual. How did he punch Kamsa when his body like goes through, like it's like a spirit that goes through stuff?
I didn't catch you. Come again?
So if they're battling in the earth, Krishna's like spiritual body, soul. So how did he punch Kamsa when he goes through bodies?
Yeah, exactly. Very good question. Yeah. So it's interesting, isn't it? So our body is made up of five elements. As an outer covering, what are the five elements that we have? So as a gross body, on the gross body, on the gross level, what are the five elements that we are all made of? Our bodies are made of? Yes, Vihan?
Fire, water, earth, ether,
Fire, water, air, ether, you told?
I said ether and earth.
Yeah. Another one I told.
Air.
Air. Yes. So earth, water, fire, air, ether. So these are the five elements that all the living entities, not Krishna, but we are all made of. The ones who are there on this earth planet are made of. If someone goes to the fire planet, they may be also having the five elements, but for us, the predominant element is earth. But for the people in the in the on the sun planet, the predominant element will be fire. Yes, Shanvita? I didn't finish yet.
So basically, Krishna can make any bodies, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Krishna cannot actually touch all the elements as you rightly
Yeah,
told.
he just gives the ingredients, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They
He's just,
used. I had a question from last week, but I couldn't tell because of the classes. So basically, once they made dinosaurs, then they made humans. Why aren't they not making dinosaurs?
Come again? Dinosaur? Oh. Come again?
So since Krishna can give the ingredients to make the body to, I don't remember who makes the bodies, to them, right? Once they made dinosaur bodies, then they made human bodies. Why can't they make dinosaurs again?
Yeah. It's, I don't know how we are telling first dinosaur body and then human body. It's not the case. Everyone is happy. We're all there eternally. It's never the case that something was first and something was second. Everything according to the level of the consciousness of the soul, right? If the soul has the level to have a human body, then the soul can get a human body. The modern scientists say that we all came from monkeys, but still the monkeys exist, right? So how foolish it is to think that Vyasadeva or big people, right, who are there, who wrote all the Shastras from billions of years ago, and how can we consider them as monkeys? How can we consider them as monkeys, right? No one, we didn't come from monkeys. Monkeys are always there, humans are always there. Nothing came from nothing. But what is evolving? The soul is evolving. But the scientists in modern society mostly are atheists. They don't believe in all such things. They don't believe in soul. It's actually we're so lucky, or we're so we got so much mercy that we are understanding the science. But here the soul is evolving, not the body. All the bodies are always there. It's never the case that some body was there before and some body has just evolved from it or had come up. And according to the time, place, and circumstance, whatever are there, it's all there according to Krishna's plan. Yeah. Yes, Shanvita?
So if they want, they can make dinosaurs again.
Yeah, if Krishna wants, he can make dinosaurs again. There may be many dinosaurs in other planetary systems, maybe. But for now, we are not seeing it on the Earth planet. If Krishna wants, if there is any necessity, if Krishna desires, then anything can happen. Dinosaurs also can come up. I don't think that's it. Krishna can do anything, isn't it? So, coming back to your earlier question, then how is Krishna beating Kamsa or other people, right? So, in one sense, his body is not material body like all of us have, because our soul and body are different. Our soul is having this body. Krishna's body, there is no difference between the soul and the body. So for us, if I become old, then I have to leave this body and I have to go to another body, right? And I have to go to some other material body. But Krishna, he never changes body. He's eternally like that. There is no change in Krishna. He's eternally like that. So Krishna, who is playing with the gopis, who is fighting with Kamsa, and who is battling in the Kurukshetra, between the Pandavas and Kauravas, and Krishna going back to his abode, going to some other planet, everywhere. Same Krishna. There is no other Krishna, right? So that's the difference. That's the main difference between us and Krishna. Then how is Krishna beating all these people, right? So for that also, it's actually told that there is an energy that is around Krishna, which is called Yoga Maya. For us, it's Mahamaya. Just because of that, we are thinking we are this body. Because of that nature, because of me thinking that I'm this body, I'm actually taking up many bodies, right? Because why we are taking that? We are actually in the influence. We're actually in the influence of Mahamaya. But when Krishna is actually when Krishna uh, is actually fighting or doing any activity, is actually in the Yoga Maya. And one more thing we talked, whoever are actually getting the association of Krishna, all the devotees are on which level? Can we be part of Krishna? Can we be in the Krishna's pastimes? Will that be possible? At this stage? Yes or no?
Wait, at this stage?
At the stage now we are in, can we take part in Krishna's pastimes now?
No.
No, exactly. Because why? We are not even at the stage of Shraddha. We didn't get even full faith on Krishna, right? We still think many things are more important than Krishna all the time, isn't it? What do you all say? No? Yes. Yes. For me at least, I'm honest. I feel many other things equal or maybe greater than Krishna most of the time. So, but for the people who are actually associating with Krishna in Vrindavan and in Mathura, all of them are on the level of prema. You all remember the stages, right? From Shraddha to prema, isn't it? Yeah? Yes, Vihan?
Yes.
Yeah. So the ones who are there on the prema stage, their bodies are no more material actually. Their bodies are also spiritual because of doing more bhakti. By doing bhakti, the body had become spiritualized, right? Now, when we actually eat something, right? All the nutrients, all the things that are good, that are absorbed into the blood. Like that, by doing bhakti, everything has absorbed into the body. The materialness in the body has washed away, has just kicked out of the body. So though they look like Srila Prabhupada, though he was having a material body like all of us, but his body is no more material. His body is not at all material. His body is spiritual body. So how can a person at the age of 70 can travel 14 times the whole world? Can we imagine? Can we even think of it? It's even now. If someone challenges us now to travel around the world 14 times in just 11 years and construct like 108 temples, can we do that? It's impossible because we don't have that bhakti. That bhakti shakti, the potency of bhakti, it's the highest energy, and that's spiritual. So in one sense, all the people who are actually who are actually associating with Krishna are also spiritual, are also having their spiritual bodies. If it's making sense, Shanmita, right? Did you catch it? Shanmita? Yes, Vihan?
Question again?
Yeah, I was just asking, is it okay? You got clarity?
Yeah.
Okay. Vihan, you had something?
No.
Okay, great. Good. So that's about it. So so now the main part for why Krishna had entered Mathura has is done. Excuse me, is over, right? And then after after Krishna getting after Krishna is killed Kamsa, now Krishna installed Ugrasena as he made Ugrasena the king of the Bhoja dynasty, and all the other dynasties were also included in it, like Vrishni. Vrishni dynasty is a dynasty of Vasudev, Krishna's father. So all some of the dynasties are actually merged, and actually it's called like Ugrasena was the emperor, right? So after all this, after finishing all this, now Krishna, now till now Krishna was the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, isn't it? So he was a Vaishya. So he was actually going to tend cows. In the morning he was taking cows and he was going to the forest and then he was tending cows there and then he was coming back from the forest. He was just doing that because he was a Vaishya, because Nanda Maharaj was a Vaishya. Now, now who is Vasudev? Vasudev is a Kshatriya, right? He's a king. So he want his son to go to proper school. You remember the story of Krishna going to Gurukul? Yeah. Yeah. Vihan, you want to tell? You remember anything? Go ahead.
So like they went to like they got this like initiation, I think.
Sorry?
Was that after like when they got like initiated or something? So like they first got initiated and then started learning about like the
Yeah, they got initiated and they started learning about like 64 different arts, right? In just like 8 days or something. I think so.
I think 64 days and nights.
Oh, maybe. How many arts? How many arts were it? Yeah, maybe 64 days.
And then they learned all those, and then they asked, "Is there anything that you need?" And he said that my son, when we were like at the beach or something, he went in the water and he drowned.
Oh, yeah.
So then, like, could you get him? He asked, "Could you get him back?" And then they went to the place, and then there was like a demon, I think.
Yeah.
There was a demon that took his son, and then they told him to give it back. And then no, they just killed the demon, I think. And then they got him back.
I remember it was like a demon. It was the demon who is like a shell, right? Isn't it? They broke open the shell and they could not see Krishna and they could not see the sun, and then I don't remember the next piece.
Yeah, I think, but I don't remember.
Yeah. The teacher. You remember the teacher's name of Krishna?
No.
Sandipani Muni. Yes, right? Yeah. Sandipani Muni. So Sandipani Muni, he was the resident of Avantipura. And so he taught all the things. And then Krishna and Balaram, now they were shaved. We only have the picture, right? Can you show us? I think I have it. I do have it in my book. Just a sec. Krishna and Balaram they shaved their hair. And you have it? Oh yeah. See Krishna and Balaram. They went to the teacher and they shaved their head and they're learning things from Sandipani Muni. How nice, isn't it? Thank you, Vihan. Thank you.
There's also like one of this.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, Krishna and Balaram they went to the some. I think he's ocean god. So Krishna he went and asked the ocean god to give his son back, but he told that he doesn't have. It was taken by some other demon, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'll recheck that. Yeah. Thank you, Vihan. Yeah, in 64 days and 64 nights, they learned all the necessary arts. Exactly. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I remember now. So after Krishna and Balaram, they went and asked the thing, right? They went and asked uh, the so first Krishna and Balaram they went to the teacher and the teacher taught all the arts. They learned everything in just 64 days. In 64 days and nights, they learned all the things that they need to learn. And then they went and asked the guru for Guru Dakshina. What can I offer you, my dear sir? What can I offer you? You taught me so many things. What can I give you? Please give me an opportunity to serve you. Right? So then he told, because he knows that Krishna is Krishna. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he asked that, so both of them, the Guru and Guru Mata, the wife of Guru, they both asked Krishna Balaram that they want their son back. And they told that their son was went into the ocean and he didn't return. So then Krishna, he went to the ocean and he asked the ocean god to return back. That's what the picture that we saw now. So he saw that the ocean god, he told that, I'm very sorry, my dear lord, I didn't take him. He was actually captured by a demon. So who is in the form of a shell, right? So then Krishna, he dived deep into the waters, and he went to the shell, and he opened, he broke the shell, he opened the shell, and then he didn't see the child. So then Krishna, he actually went to Yamaraj. Now after this, after he didn't found the child, Krishna, he went to Yamaraj. He know that the child is with the Yamaraj. So you all know Yamaraj is the best, one of the Mahajanas. He's one of the greatest devotees of the Lord. So when Krishna went and asked Yamaraj to give the child back, he immediately gave the child back. So then he got the child and he offered it to his guru as a guru dakshina, and his guru was so happy to see his son back. And back in Vrindavan, can we imagine how would be Vrindavan situation when Krishna is away from Vrindavan from these many days, right? It's so painful. It's heart wrenching. It's heartbreaking for the people in Vrindavan to think. It's really so difficult for man. It's told that Yashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj, they were not cooking. They stopped cooking at home. They stopped cleaning at home. They stopped everything. They're just crying. They're crying all day, all night. They're crying for months, not like us. We just cry for one day, and from next day we feel hungry and we eat. Won't bother much. They were not like that. They were all spiritual, and they're the highest. They're the highest people. They're the ones who think God as their son, and who think that they should protect God. So they're in that level. So can you imagine how they would be feeling, right? So so they stopped eating, they stopped everything. And the people, there were other people, right? From in the village, in the Vrindavan, the other Brajavasis, they used to get morning breakfast to them, and they used to keep the plate, and they would wait for them to eat, and they would not eat. They will be crying, they're crying, and then they'll leave. They'll think that, oh, maybe they'll eat later, and they'll get in the afternoon, they'll get the lunch plate, but still the breakfast plate is like that. And then they'll keep the lunch plate to make them eat, but they won't eat it. And then they'll go, and again they'll come for the supper or dinner. Again they'll give it. They won't eat it. Like that, it's been months that they're not eating anything, they're not drinking anything, just crying and crying and crying. So now the situation comes where Krishna knows. Does Krishna doesn't know the situation? Krishna, of course, knows, isn't it? Krishna is Sarvantaryami, he knows everything. So when Krishna could understand how Vrindavan Vasis, how the Brajavasis would be feeling in separation from Krishna. So Krishna, he sends his he sent he sent his best friend, his Uddhava. He's sending his best friend Uddhava to see. Actually, there are two sides of this. Actually, one thing is, Krishna he wants to reassure Vrindavan Vasis that he'll come back. You all don't worry much. I'll be back. Right? That's one thing. And the other thing is, he wants to show his friend Uddhava how great, how how devoted are the Brajavasis, how much love they have for Krishna. He wanted Uddhava to know it. How much great devotees are the Vrindavan Vasis, right? So these both things Krishna wanted to do, and then so we'll see from tomorrow what does Uddhava, how is Vrindavan. I think we saw Uddhava, right? Uddhava going? No. We saw Akrura going. We didn't see Uddhava, isn't it? We just stopped till Sandipani Muni story, I think. Right? Okay, great. So from tomorrow we'll continue with Uddhava going to Vrindavana. Now we are going to see what's the situation in Vrindavan, and then we will see how Uddhava will feel, how or what. Actually, Krishna writes a letter to gopis, And Uddha will go there and he will give the message to the Brajavasis and the Gopis and to Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata and the other people in the Vrindavan. So we'll stop here. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनन्तकोटि वैष्णववृन्द की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण एवरीवन हरे कृष्ण
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे
Rama,
राम राम राम
Ram.
हरे हरे हरि बोल